Welcome back to Baldur's Gate, and I think the last episode really was pretty frustrating and not a little distressing for Alwyn. Alwyn's party took...
I'm starting to find this group almost palatable.
Yes, Zar's pleasure with the direction of travel of the group, let's say, is born out of the fact that in the last episode we slaughtered everyone in a temple. And let's be honest, they weren't very nice people, but nevertheless, it still felt a little bit difficult, I think, for Alwyn. And then Imowen had something of a lapse in the home of... I can't remember his name. But anyway, we rescued a dead child from this temple. He was resurrected, and Imowen decided to have a poke around in one of the drawers. The young lad who was there alerted the guard, and the only option in Baldur's Gate, apparently, just by unpicking a lock and opening a cupboard or drawer, whatever it is to basically face death. And so we defended ourselves, and we lost a whole lot of reputation for doing it. I think about 8. I think we lost 1 reputation just for trying to buy off the Flaming Fist mercenary, who I guess is the law enforcement agency in this town. And yeah, so we are now... What are we? I should say somewhere disliked. So it's one of those where you would possibly reload, but I feel perhaps it should be role-played. Adventuring's a dangerous business. We do have a thief in our party, and there's always the possibility of a lapse somewhere along the line. Everyone got caught, and we suffer the consequences. So we're in this temple, and we're going to see if we can repair our broken reputation somehow. What should we do? Do you think 150 gold sounds a bit cheap, doesn't it? Another thing, of course, was that Alwyn was doing this mission because he wanted to redress his cash flow problem that he'd encountered after his rather profligate spending in the Sorcerer's Sundries. I say profligate, I think the spending was justified, but nevertheless we barely had 50 gold pieces, and now we've gone up to 2,000 thanks to that mission. But I think if we donate some money to the church, it can cover a multitude of sins. Who would have thought it? Including murder, apparently. Although, did we murder the guard? If there was an option to just pay some money as a bounty or whatever, then Alwyn would have done it. But we weren't given that option. The only option was to either die or take out the guard. So that's what Alwyn did. Right, so is 300 gold going to be enough? Yes. And your reputation has gone up by 1 point. Oh, you can get rumours from the church. I hear some units of the Flaming Fist have been sent to Beragos. Seems like the Grand Dukes are getting real paranoid about Arm. Right, let's donate another 300. And we get another reputation point. Arm and Zents. Yeah, it's more paranoid thinking about schemes around Baldur's Gate.
You bunch of chumps! What the hell do you think you was doing?
Arm and the Zenta are in league. Zar, do you know anything about this? So our reputation now is what? Still disliked. Come on, let's
I could do no other.
cross his palms with another 300. Yes. Still this bad iron situation at Nashkel. Surely that can't be the case still. Right, what are we now? Average reputation. I think we can live with that. The evil members of the party won't be pleased. But I don't think Alwyn can quite bear to be disliked in Baldur's Gate.
Be so insufferably charitable?
So it's all been a bit sort of strange, I think, since we've come to Baldur's Gate. For a start, Alwyn has a reputation that he didn't think he had in this city. I think he thought he could be quite anonymous, but that isn't the case. A couple of people Alwyn has interacted with have explained that Alwyn is indeed
Sure.
known to many people in the city, and that's not something he's obviously that comfortable with. So to be disliked as well, I think he just felt a poultry store. I just don't think Alwyn would really want to go around being hated. Right, let's go into a new area. Okay.
All right.
I think we probably are. I think Alwyn is leaning now towards having a chat with Scar of the Flaming Fist, but I think he would like to just maybe see if there's a good deed he can do.
Something on your mind?
Or something that might generate some more gold. Hey, you look like sewer running types if ever I saw any. Well, what do you mean? Sewer running, kiddo. Taking a crawl through the urban man's dungeon, alright? Urban man's dungeon, is it? Why don't you show us how to get in? We know how to get in, but no sense in me showing you. There's entrances all over the place. Just look for the sewer gratings. Most of them pop right up and you can shimmy on down, man. As I said, urban man's dungeon. Okay, tick. Thank you. Well, I think we might have a little peer down. Oh, I've got one thing to tell you as well. I've decided what to do. Viconia leveled up in the last episode, so that's one good thing. Obviously, her Thaco now is really good. 14. Which is fairly comparable to Kagan, who is a straight fighter. So Viconia now with her -6 armour class, 14 Thaco, is a serious fighter really now. So that's brilliant. So the spells, she also now, I've given her 2 animate deads because the spell, which summons a skeleton warrior, because she's at the 7th level, it says here it now summons a 5 hit dice skeleton warrior, so a level 5 skeleton warrior as opposed to a level 3, wielding a longsword +1, so it now yields a magical longsword. So that's really good. So Viconia's skeleton's going to be more powerful than Alwyn's because his is just a 3 HG skeleton warrior wielding a regular longsword. I've chosen Viconia's level 4 spell, and it's Holy Power. So this spell gives Viconia the strength and skill of a fighter of the same level. So she'll be effectively a level 7 fighter with this spell cast. And the priest strength score is set to 18/00. Now that... So my understanding is that it's an 18 level strength, but when you have 18 strength, there's kind of like it's kind of like divisible by 100. So 18/10 would be worse than 18/20, which would be worse than 18/30, and so on until you get 18/ this kind of double zero, which I think effectively means 100. So that's the best. I think it's the best 18 strength you can have, and I guess it would make a difference to Thaco, the ability to hit, and damage as well. I don't exactly know precisely what difference it makes, but nevertheless, well, put it this way, it's a lot better than Viconia's strength at the moment, which I think is, what was it, 11 or something. Anyway, gains 1 temporary hit point per level, so she'll gain another 7 hit points, and it will last 1 round a level, so 7 rounds. So that's a fair amount of time. So she'll effectively be good at hitting people, stronger, and will be an even more capable fighter than she is now. Her strength is only 10, so yeah, a big boost. So that's what we're doing with Viconia, but we haven't rested yet, so we can't actually bring that spell into play. at the moment. So, let's have a little look around here. Actually, of all the places, I think the sewers have probably been the most interesting place, really, in Baldur's Gate. Although that last side quest with the dead boy was pretty good. But I don't feel... I'm back again. But I don't feel like it was particularly explained very well why they just straight up killed the boy. Yeah, so it was a bit underdeveloped, I felt. But anyway, right, a sewer cleaner. Hang on a minute. Oh, so we've been here. Okay, I'm wasting time. Right. Do we want to take out a grey ooze? Not massively. No, let's go. I'll tell you what. I'll have a little. I'll bring you back when I'm back on the surface. Well, we're back on the surface and we've had a little look round. There's so many houses in Baldur's Gate, and with but they're just apparently just residences. But this door has just been opened, so curiosity has got the better of me. So I'm going to send Alwyn in just to see what's in there.
This way.
Yes, I am keenly aware that we had a bit of an issue last time we poked around someone's house, but
I've done had enough of this.
It just seems like there's a lot of buildings which perhaps genuinely do play absolutely no significance in the overall game. Oh, we could take a potion of stone form. I think we've got some of those, so History of the Dale. I would like Alwyn to start collecting books, but it seems a bit harsh to just nick them from these people. 5 gold. I'm not going to steal. I don't think Alwyn's really.
This way.
Especially not after last time.
But I'll not let them take us alive!
So I think. Ooh, what's this?
Good eve on you and yours, my friend. Might I have your ear a moment?
Who are you? Ramazith. Greetings. Oh, yes, he said that. Certainly, good sir. What is your concern? You are a mercenary now, I can tell, because you are battle ugly with scars, yes? I have need of a stealthy, well-equipped group to perform an act the guard would frown upon. I trust you are available and willing. I pay better than common blade wage, but you need to be discreet. I go on, yes? What is it I will be expected to do? I think Alwyn will hear it out at this stage. My proposition is thus. I would have you enter the home of a colleague of mine and effect the release of a creature he has imprisoned there. Ragefast be his name, and he has in his possession one of the most beautiful and useful creatures in all of Ferron. It's a nymph he captured some time ago, and I know not what laughable plans he has for her, but I am sure she be more productive in my care. I not so rich as to be able to offer huge gold, but as competent wizard, I do have the odd magical item of worth. Perhaps an enchanted item will serve your needs, no? Viconia. Kidnapping a nymph ought not to be beyond our abilities, especially not with magic as a prize. Oh, Viconia. Why do you not do this yourself? You do not seem as powerless as your plea makes you sound. Indeed, I be proficient in that which is magical, but so is Ragefast. None know better how to defend against a wizard than another wizard. This requires stealth and guile, or quick blade with muscle behind. You have, I lack. Simple, no? Your terms are acceptable, I agree. Most agreeable. Already you show intelligence needed to succeed. I give you directions to Ragefast Abode. I think I know where that is. It's near the High House of Wonders, isn't it? And you take it from there, yes? You will find Ragefast's home northeast of the Hall of Wonders. We meet at my home when you complete your mission. Do not tarry, for I have many plans. Let not the guards see you with the nymph. They will surely question her presence. I will expect you soon. Okay, so Alwyn's going to take this on. I think on the balance of things, because Ragefast has obviously... Oh, so that's Ramazith's home. He lives in this place. My word. Yes. I think because Alwyn... Because Ragefast has imprisoned a nymph. What is this place? No, it's just a house. I think because Ragefast has imprisoned a nymph, we can just go in here. It's just a house.
Sure.
Quite a nice house. Right, I'll see you at Ragefast's home and I'll fill you in on the rationale then. Right, yes, here we are outside his house, and yes, I was right. It's back in the area where there's the High House of Wonders. So I guess because he's captured a nymph, there's a sense that he might not be a particularly nice person, and Alwyn wouldn't have too many qualms with taking out that kind of guy. But equally, I don't think Alwyn trusts this Ramazith either. So I think Alwyn will be looking to see what Ragefast has to say about the whole thing. Clearly there could be a battle here, so I think we will. If we can. No, we can't. We can chant though, we'll do that. Yeah, that gives us a little boost.
I don't want to talk.
Just to remind you, chant. Gains +1 to attack rolls. Saving throws. So yeah. And there's some additional reduced damage for certain things. So, in we go.
Why me?
That'll win a win. It would have been nice if she'd have not failed then. Okay, locked.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay. Imwin, can you open? Right. In we go.
Sure.
Oh yes, Imwin's in shadows. Okay. Right. That might be helpful.
Sure.
Okay, Ragefast. So yes, clearly a mage. And looks like a sort of telescope or something there. Now know thee well, I cannot let thee leave. We are meant to be together, whether ye know it or no. I think he's talking to this... Well, I guess that's the nymph.
Destiny or no, I'm not long for this place.
Abella is the nymph. She is not long for this place. Is she dying? Viconia. Destiny or no, as you put it, why should we care? What? What bandit dares enter the home of Ragefast? Identify your purpose here, that I might know what to put on thy tombstone. Strong words, mage, have you the will? Dare you speak of me as bandit when you commit such crimes as you do? I should like as little trouble as possible. If you simply hand over the nymph, I shall return to Ramazith. I don't think he's going to particularly go for that, is he? Although Alwyn would possibly like... Yeah. Yeah, we'll go 3, possibly 2 or 3, but we'll go 3. Hand over the nymph. Ramazith sent thee. That treacherous eel will not have a Bella. What he suggests is against all tenets of decency. Sounds just like a Gentis. His foul plan dies here with thee. Oh dear. Didn't seem like there was going to be a diplomatic way out of that, did there? Okay. Right. We're not going to hold back here. That's for sure. Get some magical bolts, Kagan. Viconia. Magical bullets. What can you do? Yeah, get a silence going. Good one. That should stop him casting spells if he doesn't.
Me.
If he fails his save. Flame arrow, Edwin. Alwyn. A web is tempting, but I don't know if it will turn the nymph hostile or not. Go for the meteors, Alwyn.
This way.
Imowen, you can come in because you are in shadows. Zar. Well, an acid arrow will be good because it inflicts acid damage and it lasts more than 1 round, so it could disrupt his spellcasting quite well. It lasts for 3 rounds because, yeah, Zar is level 6, isn't he? Yeah, get that on him. That's true, isn't it? Yeah, level 6, so it lasts for 3 rounds, so that's good. Okay, we're ready. Ragefast thinks that Ramazith has evil plans in store for the nymph Abella. Yeah, so I don't think we've got too many plans to hand this nymph over to Ramazith. Right, Alwyn, you've got your minute meteors. Fire away. You spook him, Edwin? Oh, okay, that was not difficult. Ah. Well, blimey. 8 damage from Kagan. And then a bit of damage from Edwin, and he was down 2,000 experience. Hard to see what he did to justify that much experience, but fair enough. Oh, look at this. An amulet, a mage robe, and a wand. Is that a wand of paralysation? Alwyn? He doesn't know. Oh, we can identify this with the scroll. I think we'll do that. The robes look the most interesting. Knave's robe. Armour class +1. V missile. Save VS breath 1. Save VS death 1. That's VS slashing. Don't know. I think I like the missile attacks. The one that gives armour class against missile attacks. I think that's a bit more useful than the slashing. So that'll probably be sold. That looks like an amulet of protection +1. And as I say, that looks like a wand of paralysation. So
I shall attend to it in a trice.
well, poor old Ragefast. He didn't last long, did he? Right. Let's talk to the nymph. Can we talk to the nymph, Kagan?
Sure.
We can't actually talk to the nymph.
My actions are yours.
The nymph just kind of stands there staring at you. Looks like the sort of place that would have a bit of treasure around, but nothing.
I'm gone.
Nothing at all.
Destiny.
Oh, okay.
I'm not long for this place.
My poor Ragefast, like many humans, he could not understand the feelings of my kind elicits. What of you, Saviour? I should like to believe I am free, but your kind often does good things for bad reasons. What are your plans for me? I have a duty to complete, regardless of how I feel. You are to be delivered to Ramazith, but I don't imagine his treatment of you could be worse than Ragefast's. No, I don't think Alwyn's going to hand over this nymph. No. And I think there's almost a bit of regret for killing Ragefast in a way, even though he's imprisoned this nymph. And obviously this nymph is saying that Ragefast is not necessarily evil. I think Alwyn's going to let her go. Much to the annoyance of Viconia. But yeah. I don't think Alwyn could face handing her over to this other. I mean, clearly Ramazith is not a good person, so yeah. You are free by my hand, and none shall cage you again. It will be good to feel the grass beneath my feet once more. If you would just release this restraining collar, I will regain a measure of my talents. I thought it only ornamental when he gave it to me. Please, will you help me? A restraining collar. Okay, apparently we've now removed the restraining collar. My gratitude is boundless. Please take this cloak made from my hair to remember me by. I doubt I shall seek the company of man for some time. Goodbye. Ah. And off she goes. 2,000 experience. And we've gained an item. The fabled nymph cloak is renowned for its ability to increase the charisma of even the most surly dwarf. Ah, Kagan. A Cormorian noble, hoping to make her politically convenient marriage more palatable, apparently went to great expense to obtain one for herself and another for her husband. A charisma +2. That's good. Charge abilities. Charm creature. So we can charm a creature with it. Save vs breath at -1 negates. Oh, so it's like a charm cloak and one that just improves your charisma by 2. Well, I jest, but honestly, Kagan and Alwyn are the least charismatic in the party. Imowen is the most charismatic, isn't she? How's Zar for charisma? Not great. Edwin, not great. We've not got a very charismatic party at all, have we? Not really sure, because Imowen's got a little non-detection cloak on, which is pretty good for a thief. So I think we'll keep it in Imowen's inventory, and she can slip it on when we're doing some bartering, because that'll bring her charisma up to 18 then. Yeah, there you go. And that should give us better prices in shops. So that's probably something to keep in the inventory. Not just better prices to buy, but better prices to sell as well. So, yeah, this has been pretty good, really. And I dare say, when we go back to Ramazith and tell him the good news that we freed the nymph, he's not going to be best pleased. And I suspect there'll be another battle to face. So I'll bring you back once we're outside that dude's house again. Yeah, so we're going to go in here and effectively tell Ramazith, yeah, we freed your nymph. And what are you going to do about it? It's quite provocative, really, but you know, actually, some of the fights, Alwyn has been rather recently Alwyn has been rather successful at that. The opponents have barely been able to land a blow, so I think there's a certain amount of confidence about Alwyn. In terms of the battles. But anyway, right, so we've mirror imaged Alwyn, and we'll chant with Viconia.
I'm gone.
Everyone's going to go in first, I think.
All right.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay. And there he is.
I'm gone.
And it looks like his tower, you can go to the second floor.
I don't want to talk. All right.
So they're going to
You're a
come in.
queer fellow.
Alwyn, you're going to come round here.
All right.
Oh, no, no, no. Stop.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay. Right. Let's get a skeleton since he's not hostile.
Go pester someone else. Sure.
Okay, Kagan, right. Let's talk with him. I see that you have returned, yes? You need not say that you have betrayed me, for I scry and spy. Okay, so he already knows. Certainly you are foolish to have come here after breaking our deal. I have many spells waiting for parts of Nymph. It will be a long time looking for another. An expensive delay you have cost me, and compensation be from your hide. Come get me at the top if you dare. Ow!
What you want?
Quick, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him. Hit him, hit him, hit him. He's gone. Oh. That means we can't take our skeleton with us. And we just wasted some pre-buffing. Never mind, Imwin, you go
I'm
up.
gone.
Ah, okay. 2 mustard jellies.
This way.
Whoa, okay.
I'm gone.
That's quite tough, isn't it? Whoa. Are they hobgoblin elites? Whoa.
I'm gone.
Kobold commandos? Yeah, see, this is all arrows.
This way.
So if those hobgoblin elites and kobold commandos got their sights on one of the wizards, they'd probably take them down in one volley, and there he is. Oh, okay. Move it, Imwin. Oh, she's out of shadows. Oh, God.
I'm gone. This way. This way.
She's going to bring them all down with her, isn't she?
I've done had enough of this. This way. I'm gone. Yep. I'm gone.
Alwyn, cure her poison.
Call us now.
Okay, Imwin.
Again, you as directed.
Alwyn, heal. Okay, Kagan. I think it might be time. For some liquid refreshment. And by that I mean one of our strength potions. What's Cloud Giant strength? 23. I don't know if we need to go that extreme. Stone Giant strength 20. That'll be lovely. Is that it? Yeah. Kagan, quaff that, dear fellow. Right, he should be... What's his Thaco now with that? 12. There we go. That's a nice boost. Those mustard jellies, I think, can only be taken out by certain things, so... And I think the meteors do damage against them. No, Kagan. Isn't how the battle's supposed to go, I'm sure, but... Oh yes, Alwyn, you can get in as well. No, there's no point in you doing that.
I don't...
No, there's no point in you doing that. Oh, come on, Viconia. Skeleton Warrior's gone. Badly injured. Injured. Okay, well done. See, I didn't realise Imwin had gone out of shadows. They're 2,000 experience each, those mustards. When should we loot? Now, I suppose.
May darkness prevail.
We'll take the short bows, actually, because they are worth a few gold. We do need to start accruing gold quickly again. Right, Imwin, upstairs.
I've done had enough of this.
Oh, Viconia out of the way.
I'm gone.
Okay, everyone, it's safe to come up.
Why me? Sure.
You have but to ask.
May darkness prevail.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay.
This way.
Can you get back down, Imwin? Oh dear. Okay, that's a problem.
Sure.
Right, Kagan, you get up there, because he's got... And you, Viconia.
Nah.
Because they've got excellent anti-missile defences.
All right.
May darkness prevail.
Forward march.
This way.
And when you just get out of the way. Kagan with a 28 damage hit. Oh, he's got to use his axe. Come on, Kagan. And when you use some good arrows.
Go pester someone else. Why me?
I've done had enough of this. My blade will cut you down to size.
I need an arrow.
Kagan saved against the petrification. I think he's still okay though. Keep going. Well done, Imowen.
I don't want to
Well done,
talk.
Kagan. Yeah, let's focus on one.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, come on, Kagan, well done. Focus on that one.
I care not.
Well done, Imowen. We're okay now, guys. Up we go, Alwyn.
Hardly worth my
Up
time.
we go, Edwin. Up we go,
If I
Zar.
must. I must. My actions are yours.
There you go.
Kalas na.
Ooh, rainbow obsidian necklace. Lots of gold. A web spell. Don't think we need it, but valuable nonetheless. We can't take the swords. Okay. It's going quite well.
Go pester someone else.
So, how do we... What have you got then, Kagan? He's nauseated. Okay. That's not great, but I don't blame him. So, Alwyn, you heal him. Imowen, you poke your head up to the next level. Okay, well that shouldn't be too difficult.
I'm gone.
Briconia,
May darkness
Kagan,
prevail.
up you go.
Sure.
Attack. And when you go around here,
I'm gone.
stabby, stabby. Oh, very nice. Just a 36 damage. Taking out, please, Imowen. Bits of
You're a clear
hobgoblin
fellow.
everywhere. Right.
Night Singer, give me power.
What is it now?
Okay,
My
safe to come up,
actions
guys.
are yours. As directed, for now.
Imowen,
I've done had enough
Yes,
of this.
it shall be as you wish.
presume we're at the top level here. So,
I'm gone.
no, we're not. Okay,
I've
down you go,
done
Imowen.
had enough of this.
Kagan,
Why me?
Briconia, up you
Kalas
go.
na.
Okay. Yep, well done, Kagan. Might as well just get your little bolt out for this guy. So,
I've done had enough of this.
up we go.
I've done had enough
Right, so
of
he's
this.
just default hostile. That's fine. He's got a little cage there, I guess, for where the nymph would have gone. Can anyone get behind him? Not sure. Anyway,
How may I be of assistance?
any
Something
protections we can cast before we go in? You can mirror image Edwin. And haste, that'll be very nice. So you can cast aid on yourself. So Viconia's hit points go up to 49 there. So aid, with the benefits of bless, so +1 to rolls, attack rolls and saving throws, plus 1d8 hit points for the duration of the spell. So not great, but it's a nice little boost.
All right.
Okay. Imowen. Stabby, stabby. Zar. Flame arrow.
I need an
Kagan.
ale.
Move over with your axe. Viconia. Might as well move in with your mace. Edwin. Give him a magic missile.
What is it this time?
Alwyn. Doom. That will reduce his saving throws, so then we might be able to bring in things like horror and spook.
What you want?
Imowen, you're doing the stabby things. You're doing the flame arrow. Let's go. You got any of those arrows of piercing? Just one. Try that acid arrow, Imowen. Oh, okay. There you go. Bang. Gone.
Why me?
Wizard! So weak. 7 damage from Imowen. Flame arrow from Zar. And one of Edwin's magic missiles brings him down. Well, that didn't go exactly to plan, and it's
I'm gone.
another lapse by Imowen. Didn't realise she was out of shadows. That kind of caused a slightly odd way of tackling that fight. I think we're going to look for some traps, because this wizard feels like he would trap his bookcases and all sorts. Just drop a quick save there. Right. Okay, more magical stuff. Braces. Ring. Amulet looks particularly intriguing. As does the ring. Alwyn, do you know what any of it is? The Amplifier. Amulet of Metaspell Influence. The Amplifier, known for its ability to enhance spellcasting, the Amulet of Metaspell Influence is highly sought after by magic practitioners. It was created by Eladrin Melwith, who resided in the Star Mountains. His reasons for fabricating such an item stemmed from his womanizing habits, and to this extent the amplifier served his purpose well. It was later taken from him by a mage with a more destructive intent, but records detailing the change of hands vary widely. Can memorize 1 extra 2nd level wizard spell. Oh well, that's good. That's good. Zar? He can't really wear it. Edwin. He's already got his amulet. Alwyn. He's already got Gorion's amulet. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I think those other amulets are a bit too important to drop for one extra second level spell. Right. Okay, well, it's probably worth quite a bit of money, or maybe it's something we'll keep. We shall see. Right, what else was there? The robe. Don't know. Looks like another knave robe there. Braces. They look like braces of defence, but won't know until we see. And we don't know what the ring is. Okay, so it's all rather intriguing. Right, let's get some... Oh, we can get books. We can get books. History of the Unicorn Run and History of the Chosen Mistra. History of the Dead 3. History of Shadowdale 9.
My actions are yours.
Oh. Blur. Invisibility. Blindness. Mirror image. That's good. Another book. History of the North 7. Ooh, a tome. Now that's interesting. History of the Western Heartlands. That one's locked.
I'm gone.
Oh, how intriguing. We can't get in there. Where's that Master Thievery potion? Boost open locks by 40%. I think we've got to do it, haven't we? We've got to see what's in there. Go on, everyone. Open it now. Yes. Wowzer. Look at all this. 400 gold. Protection scrolls. An elixir of health. They're very useful. And another paralysation wand by the looks of it.
I could do no other.
I think that was probably worth the dropping the potion for. Well, we've got 2,000 gold again now, more or less, give or take. History of the Fateful Coin. What else is there in here? Nothing else by the looks of it. Did we look at that one? Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I think that is rather... Ooh, don't want to miss those arrows.
Why me?
Oh, missing stuff here as well.
Yep.
Your voice is ambrosia.
I'll take the swords.
Sure.
Down we go.
Why me? All right.
Well, this has certainly had the effect of...
All right.
I mean, we could actually live here now. Look at that. I'm sure there was fewer layers in the actual thing than there were there. But yeah, that could be our house. Well, I certainly think that has served a purpose. Is this an inn by any chance? No. Blushing Mermaid. Ah, excellent. Yes, I think Alwyn's going to head for the nearest inn, that's for sure. And have a look through his loot, rest up, And, well, that's quite a welcome boost, actually. He's done a reasonably good deed, freeing the nymph. He has... Oh, let's do Kagan's level up before I leave you. Because Kagan will now be at level 5. But as I was saying, he's done a reasonably good deed. I think he's probably just made quite a lot of money. And once again, he's proven that it's going to take something quite special to get anywhere near Alwyn in battle. That was a 4,000 experience mage, and he went down in seconds. I suppose, had we have let him get any spells off, it could have been a different story, but that's the whole point. You just don't do it. Alwyn's pretty surgical these days in his attacks. Very precise, clinical, and rather ruthless, actually. Which is probably how he would like it. Okay, so Kagan. Level up. This is quite exciting. We might get another proficiency slot to fill. No. But there's some saves that have been boosted, and breath weapon goes up by 3. They're all increased by 2. And remember, when he was fighting off those ghasts, they were trying to paralyse him, and he was kind of saving against it. And there's save vs paralysis there. It'll be even stronger now. Now, I know that dwarves do have really good saving throws. That's one of the real advantages of having a dwarf as your frontline fighter. He's not going to be so susceptible to some of these effects. 8 hit points. And that's okay, but I think Kagan can do a lot better than that. And Thaco reduced by 1. Okay. Well, that's okay. It would have been nice to have been able to put another pip in axe, but fine, we'll take it. 56 hit points now for Kagan. That's good. But he's got quite a distance before his next level up. Obviously, Viconia has. Not too far now for us to have level 7 mages. Alwyn's a way off his level 6 mage. Inward's a way off. Yeah, so really we're looking at the mages next for levelling up. But that's good. Right, I think I'll probably leave it there, actually. I think next time we'll explore this area a little more. And we'll do some selling. So, until then.